customization is more critical than ever. But how can you do it in an ETF? Joined by Shana Sissel, just to talk a little more about that. Shana, thank you so much for joining us today. Really excited to chat.
Super happy to be here.
Now, I got to hear you chat a little bit yesterday here at Edge, and I was excited to learn about thematic ETFs. So tell me, what is a thematic ETF?
I have no idea how to define them.
Okay.
You just know it when you see them.
You know when you see them.
It's so funny because my area of expertise and kind of my area that I really focus on is alternatives,
Okay.
which fall into thematic because
Okay.
where else do they fall?
Right.
And I can define alts for you.
Okay, let's
super
start there.
easily because
Sure, let's define
alts are anything that's not long only public equity or long only public credit.
Okay.
Everything else is alts.
Right.
Now thematic is harder, right? Because we can actually argue. I might think sector is thematic, and you might tell me it's not, right?
Okay.
You might think country is thematic, and I might disagree with you and say, no, that's just international investing. I can argue that there's different themes within sub-themes. Thematic is, in my opinion, a way to invest based on themes or value propositions that you're trying to achieve. And that doesn't necessarily need to be in the name, right? But it almost certainly means that you're investing in things that don't fit nicely in a style box.
Now, what I find incredible about it is clients, everyone has a different objective. Every client is different, a bunch of unique snowflakes, and they have different interests, needs when it comes to their investing. Talk to me about how that customization, that need for customization really has also equaled kind of that rise in thematic ETFs and other kind of unique products like this.
So I think it's really important for advisors to understand that the next generations that are coming, the Gen X, the millennials, Gen Zs, want to invest with purpose, right? They want to invest in a way that aligns with their values, with their passions. They don't just want cookie cutter investments in the S&P 500 or in like a treasury. They really want to invest in a way that makes them feel like they're connecting and doing things that have purpose, that, for lack of a better word, make the world a better place.
Right.
I used to do pageants.
Really?
World peace. It's so cliche,
Okay.
and it's exactly what people would expect someone like me to say, but I don't know how else to explain it. That's what those generations are telling us. That's what the surveys say. That's what they demand from their advisors. So if you're an advisor in this current market and you're thinking about how you want to grow your business, you have to differentiate yourself.
Yes.
You have to stand for something. It will shrink. Every advisor thinks they need to have the largest possible net, but you don't. Become the best at whatever it is you want to be the best at, and focus on the 100, 150 clients you can get based on that, because you'll end up with aligning with clients that align with what you're trying to achieve and attracting clients that aren't going to be pain. So I really believe that thematic ETFs and alternatives, which is kind of in that group in my opinion, are the only ways you can do that. There is no way that you can become special by doing something with the S&P 500. But you can become a crypto expert, like the best crypto advisor understanding out there, and you'll attract a great group of clients that value that level of expertise. And if you love crypto and that's interesting to you, now it doesn't feel like work anymore, and you're attracting clients that share that passion, and just makes everything about the business better. So thematic ETFs, alternative ETFs are really the only way to do that, and being open-minded about it is how you differentiate yourself. I'm not suggesting that you don't pick good investments.
Right, of course.
It needs to be a good investment, but we need to broaden our scope of opportunities and realize that this is a vast place. Regulatory changes have allowed us to gain access to things we even 5 years ago couldn't access. So let's have purpose. Let's get excited about investing. Let's be intellectually curious. And let's provide our clients something that the guy next door can't.
Let's stand for something. I think it was Alexander Hamilton, it might have been Lin-Manuel Miranda who said, you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. And you guys are really standing for something and doing some great work. Shana, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Hey, for Edge TV, I'm Matt Ackerman.